Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What's going on? Welcome. Happy Sunday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that is you, if you're serious or curious, drop the word me in the comments and I got you. If you're tuning in live, would love to know where you're tuning in from. I'm from Southern California. She light or she lit. I'll go she light. She light. Welcome. Good to see you. If you're not following me, let's go already. You can follow me on all my channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, Threads. Everything. And I go with Side Gig Sean. What's up? Got a good story for you tonight. Um, Boom. Yes, I got it. Very nice. I love it. Great vibe. If you are new to my lives, welcome. If it's your first time, hopefully it won't be your last time. But if you are a vet, you know that I love stories. I love hearing your stories. I love sharing stories. And if they are a true story, then it gets me all excited even more. So tonight I got a very cool true story about just believing in God. Now, some of you know my stories because I got more than one. I'm sure you do as well. But I am no stranger to hitting rock bottom, no stranger to having really difficult, challenging times. I am no stranger to any of those times. And there have been times that, you know, I've even talked about that one time that I had a dollar to my name for 6 weeks. I actually have the dollar with the name on, with the date on it, and even then, my only thing was I just believed. I didn't know what else to do. Truthfully, I just like when I'm in a really rough time, I just don't know who else to hang on to or what else to do. I just kind of believe even more. Um, so this story is a good one. there's a there's a guy by the name of George Mueller that he started an orphanages for over 10,000 kids in England. But get this, he never asked for a dime, never asked for a dollar, and it just was people would just give, and he would just believe, and he would just pray, and he would just pray. One morning, as he has all the kids sitting down, they have nothing to eat, no bread, no food, nothing at all. And what he does, he sits there and he gives grace to the food that is not there yet. And he prays and he believes and he gives grace. Imagine that. Imagine giving grace when there's nothing on the table. That's pretty intense. D, thank you for the follow. I'll follow back for show. So as he's done giving grace, there's a knock at the door. This is a true story, folks. There's a knock at the door, and he gets the door, and a local baker drops baskets of bread to him, saying to him, "Last night I could not sleep all night. Something told me I gotta bake some breads for you." But wait, there's more. Right around this time, a milk truck breaks down right in front of the orphanage, and they get all the milk that they want. And he just believed and he just prayed. You know, in the good book, it says, you got to believe with everything you got. It doesn't say believe with like half of your body, you know? Like it doesn't say, believe only on like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It doesn't say believe kind of sorta during the day, but at night don't worry about it. Like that's not what it says. It says you got to believe with everything you got as if you've already received it. You've already received it. Like you give grace on an empty table for the food that's not there yet. That's believing. I want to encourage you, including myself, to put that kind of faith and believe in God, in the Creator, in Jesus Christ. Because what else would you do? What's the alternative? I'm interested to hear from you if you have an alternative. Now, it also says you can't just believe and kumbaya, my Lord, your way to the top. Kind of like that in the Bible. It kind of like that. It says, what good is faith if there's no work attached to it? Which means you can't believe, say, like kids, we got this, we believe, and there's no grace, no praying, no believing, right? It also says, what kind of faith would it be if there's no work attached to it? Like you can't just believe. You can't sit on the couch and say, "Kumbaya, my Lord, I believe I can fly. How come I'm not flying?" It just doesn't happen, right? Faith without work is no bueno, is no good. So I encourage you, including myself, to start believing like that, right? Start believing like that, like it's like your life depends on it. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, it does. It really does. Especially the quality of life depends on it. I even like to expand it to that. So it's about the quality of life, right? When we don't know how long we're going to stick around here. So it's about the quality, right? So with that, I encourage me to start believing more and put more work into it, because we believe that he will bless the work of our hands. I think he says that a few times, and I look there because that's where my Bible is. But he will bless the work of your hand. I pray that he will bless the work of your hand this week. He will bless the work of my hands this week. So I encourage you to believe and believe more. With that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate all the loves, all the likes. I really do appreciate you. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, if you feel like there's somebody who's got to hear this, come on. Don't be stingy with my lives. It's my lives. Share, tag, you know the drill. They say sharing is caring, so show me you care, With that, I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. Like I say every night, where else would you start a side gig but online? And how else would you grow it besides social media? Let's work together. Let's go. Drop the word to me in the comments if you're serious or curious. And I got you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.